हेलो। हाँ। देख, कुछ नहीं। हेलो। हेलो। हाँ। ठीक है।
इसको हाथ मत लगाना, इसको हाथ लगा
नहीं, मैं हाथ नहीं लगाऊँ किसी को, कुछ भी नहीं। मी कधी लावते आता लावा अच्छा समझता अच्छे से। किधर से? यहाँ से वहाँ से सारे अंदर से टेंशन है। हेलो, आ रहा है सर? क्या हो? Okay. Good morning, everyone. I hope your journey was comfortable. Yes or no? Okay. Thank you very much.
हेलो।
नहीं, मैं बोल रही फिर।
हेलो। हाँ, 175
त्यांचं रजिस्ट्रेशन झालं ना तेव्हा पहिले विद्याज्योती होईल, त्याच्यानंतर आपण फेलिसिटेशन करूया आणि मग लिहूया.
हे झालं की ना
हो हां मी सांगेल वी विल वॉच अ व्हिडिओ. Hello, mom. Please be seated. A warm and cheerful morning to the esteemed dignitaries, parents present here and who have joined online, HODs, colleagues, and all the future engineers. On behalf of the International Institute of Information Technology, that is I2IT, I welcome you all to the orientation program for the first year B.Tech and M.Tech students of the 2025-26 batch, the first batch to join after we achieved the autonomous status. And what better day to begin this journey than Engineers Day? On this occasion, we are pleased to have with us Ms. Shilpa Mahajani, Senior Manager Cognizant, Dr. Aruna M. Katara, President, Hope Foundation and Research Center, Ms. Amrita M. Katara, Managing Trustee of Hope Foundation and Research Center, Dr. Vaishali Patil, Principal, I2IT, and Professor Madhuri Reddy, Vice Principal, I2IT. At I2IT, we uphold the tradition of inaugurating every event by lighting the I2IT Vidya Jyoti. To do the honors, I request the dignitaries to step forward. As our dignitaries light the Vidya Jyoti, my colleague Dr. Ankita Dhoni will sing Saraswati Vandana. या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डनिन्दितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसार परमां आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदाम् जाड्यान्धकारापहाम् हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकं विदधति पद्मासने संस्थिता वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवती बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम् Thank you, ma'am. We are happy to have Ms. Shilpa Mahajani as our chief guest. As a token of appreciation, we would like to felicitate her. I request Dr. Aruna M. Katara ma'am to felicitate Ms. Shilpa Mahajani. Thank you, ma'am. I now request all the dignitaries to grace the dais. Just a moment, ma'am. Can we just have a video first? I'm so sorry. The International Institute of Information Technology I2IT was established by late Shri Prahlad P. Chhabria, founder chairman of Fenolix Group of Industries. His vision was to establish a world-class institution that imparts high-end education in engineering and technology. Let us take a moment to remember and honor our beloved founder president. We will now watch a short video portraying his remarkable life and contributions.
Mr. P.P. Chabria, though he had no formal education, in many board meetings I used to observe that when auditors and chartered accountants, they were also sitting in the board meeting to give a presentation on finance of the company. He would raise so many points which even I think the chartered accountants and auditors must have missed. And his study on the balance sheet was, though I am on the board of so many companies, but I think it was unbelievable the knowledge he could study the balance sheet in such a short time.
It was Mr. P.P. Chabria who first admired that vision, not only for an institution, but vision for India and how our higher education should be. Because he firmly believed that only it's education and the enlightenment of a student during his higher education that can really shape the destiny of India. The idea of I2IT was proposed, and he immediately took it up. One thing I appreciate about and admire about his really very rare quality, coming from the industry background person, he was impatient of any good idea, take it up and start implementing it right there. And for that he always would have a world view. He never thought of India in the whole world context. Always he looked at that way.
He was very particular about education of girl children. Nobody should go back if there is a financial problem. We will sort it out. He always wanted the teachers to take higher education. And I used to depute faculty members to IITs and good institutions. The current principal of FAMT, to whom I had deputed for M.Tech in Kharagpur, and then for PhD in IIT Bombay, he is now occupying the position of principal in FAMT. That was the intention, to prepare our own faculty members to carry on the job of the institution.
One of the great things about him, I found his life full of inspiration. In fact, I read his biography, which he himself had presented to me. And I often quote from that biography. And I do so because I find that he was not born with a silver spoon. He struggled very hard during his childhood and during his youth. And fighting in that adversity and creating opportunity was something that was exceptional as far as he was concerned.
Unfortunately, in 2002, he, at the age of 72, suffered a severe back ailment for which he was told by several leading doctors in Pune that he'd probably consider quit working and maybe complete bed rest. That to him was the unthinkable. He did not think quitting was an option.
All of us know how the hard way he came up. He started life almost as a domestic help as a young boy when he came to Pune, and he grew up over the 50 years as someone who led an important industrial group in India.
he had a mission in life. He identified himself with the company for which he worked very hard over the years, ably supported by his younger brother KP.
Once I asked him how to communicate with God. He said it is very easy to communicate with God. He said, look at the sky and talk to God and you will get all the answers. Believe me, when I tried, it was a different experience.
PP sir was actually a person who was by every means healthy, wealthy and wise. Just as the exercise sessions he loved, I was the one teaching him exercise and he was teaching us how to live the life with humility and complete gratitude.
Over a period of time, this relationship as a child grew to a stage where he was my mentor. I used to look up to him when I was in business. I entered in the age of 18. Later on in life, when I shifted to Pune, it was only with his suggestions and advices that I am what I am today.
His strength, I think, came from his faith, and I think that was a very big takeaway for me, that here the title of the book said it all, that there is no such thing as a self-made man. Was something that he believed was much beyond him. It was a power that he believed in. His humility, his faith, and his discipline were the three things that stand out about PP Uncle that I think I would take forward in my life.
I call him a very rich man. A rich man, according to me, is not a person who has too much money, but person who has minimum requirement of life. He was expecting nothing from anybody. So obviously he needs nothing from anybody. He's a rich man.
My fondest memory of PP Uncle was an incident that happened when we were on holiday in Goa. It was just the two of us, early in the morning. I think it was about 6:30. We're going for a walk on the beach. As we were walking along, the sole of his training shoe came off. And he was a bit surprised. I think the glue had just come off, and we carried on walking. So we walked another 50 yards, and suddenly he stopped. And he said to me, actually, Jitu, I should actually go back and get the sole, and I can actually get it glued and give it to somebody. And I thought, yeah, it's a very good idea. So I turned around, I ran back, I picked up the sole, and I walked back to PP Uncle. He was horrified, the fact that I was carrying his sole. He came up to me, and he wanted to take the sole from my hand. I said, it's okay, Uncle, I can carry it. He was 85 at the time. And this man was going to fight me to take the sole off my hands. So eventually I gave it to him, and then he passed it on to the guy that was further up. But this shows the humility of the man. Whatever he'd achieved, whatever the pinnacle of his career that he'd reached, the man that he was, yet he would not even let me carry his shoe. This one moment defined what PP Uncle was to me.
Beautiful, subtle and sublime synthesis of science, technology, industry, social welfare, spirituality in one go.
You know, they say individuals go away, but institutions don't. To me, PPC was not an individual. He was an institution, so he will never go away. His spirit, his motivation, his vision will continue to guide us in decades to come.
I'm certain Sir would have been really happy to see you all becoming an integral part of I2IT family. I now request all the dignitaries to grace the dais. I would like to invite our respected principal, Dr. Vaishali Patil, to welcome the new students and share her thoughts as they begin their academic journey. Good morning, everybody. Today's chief guest, Ms. Shilpa Mahajani ma'am, Senior Manager at Cognizant. President of our trust, respected Dr. Aruna Katara ma'am. Our Managing Trustee, Ms. Amrita Katara ma'am. My colleague and Vice Principal, Professor Madhuri Reddy. My faculty and staff colleagues, and dear students and parents of the upcoming batch of 25-26. On behalf of our International Institute of Information Technology, it is with great pride and pleasure I take this opportunity to welcome you all to our campus. As we all know, today is the orientation ceremony of the FY B.Tech and first year M.Tech batch. And this is the day we look forward to every year while we are welcoming the new batches year on year. Today is 15th September, and as we all know, it is recognized and celebrated as Engineers Day. So on this occasion, a very happy Engineers Day to all the future engineers who are seated in front of me, the upcoming batch of 25-26, and you take the pride to be the first batch of our autonomous status who would be granted the B.Tech degree. So, on behalf of our management authorities, my HOD and faculty and staff colleagues, I would like to congratulate you all for securing admission at I2IT and welcome you all with a big round of applause. I'm sure you all must have put dedicated efforts for minimum 2 years to be at the stage where you are, to seek admission to engineering course. But yes, this is not the destination, whereas now it is the actual journey you begin of your professional education, where you have opted engineering as your career path. Engineering is understood as not an easy career path, but yes, need not to worry. We at I2IT have a strong team of faculty and staff who would be guiding you through this journey. They would be not only delivering technical knowledge to you, but also would be serving as mentors and help you to be a good citizen. At I2IT, we always give priority to academics and focus on building strong academic foundation. And the dedicated and well-qualified faculty and staff team would be the resource for you to make this foundation more stronger. Apart from the faculty and staff, the multiple other resources we have in the form of well-equipped laboratories, the library resources in the form of hard copies and e-resources would add value to make you access this infinite pool of resources with ease. so that you do not have any hindrance or any obstacle to gain expertise in different sub-verticals of the branch which you have chosen. Also, efforts are put into holistic development of the students, and for which we have various student clubs. These student clubs are nothing but the activities conducted by the students for the students. We have technical clubs as well as non-technical clubs, and in the non-technical clubs we try to inculcate amongst the students their responsibility towards the society, so that when they step out or even while they are pursuing their graduation degree, they keep in mind that there are some underprivileged components in the society who need your support, and thus we try to bring in the culture wherein the graduating student would be a good citizen and contribute back to society. All of you here must have come with some dreams. And at this point of time, I would like to quote our Honorable late President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, who said that dreams are not to be seen while you are sleeping, but dreams should not let you sleep. The meaning is very clear to all of us, that with whatever dreams you have stepped into today, with whatever dreams you are going to start this new journey of professional curriculum, you should be so focused that you should be ready to work overnight. You should be able to spend sleepless nights till you achieve the goal. So as I said, after 2 years, minimum 2 years of your efforts, you have reached this stage, but that is not the destination. And your destination is to become the best graduate, I should say, not only a good graduate, when you step out of this institute and carry the legacy. Many of our alumni are placed at very good positions. That is the responsibility you have to understand, and that is what you have to do right from day one. So with this, I once again take this opportunity to welcome you all to I2IT family and wish you a great future, and assure you that we all are here to guide you whenever you have any difficulty. You should feel free to reach out to your faculty, staff, mentors, and we are there to guide you to make your journey most comfortable. Once again, welcome to the first year B.Tech and first year M.Tech students to the I2IT family on behalf of our team of faculty and staff. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. It is now my privilege to introduce our chief guest, Ms. Shilpa Mahajani, Senior HR Manager at Cognizant. With over 17 years of experience in the IT and HR sector, she currently leads campus relations for West and Central India at Cognizant. She has been instrumental in building strong industry-academia relations. She has guided countless young engineers in their transitions from classroom to careers, focusing on learning, development, and employability. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Shilpa Mahajani to address the gathering.
So, respected dignitaries on the dais, all the faculty members, all the parents, and the most important heroes of today, the students, right? So, a very warm welcome on behalf of I2IT. I'm really honored to be here today among all of you. The one thing I really like to attend such kind of functions, especially inductions, because I have been into this field of HR and recruitment, and I get to connect with the students at the last leg of their journey in engineering when I come into picture for the recruitment. But I want to be a part of this at very first day because I can set the tone of their journey, right? Because I have been, I am always surrounded by students when I go to campuses. I see the entire picture, right? I see how they are progressing throughout their 4 years of engineering degree and what they should really possess to become a great since this is a I2IT, I'll say the IT professional because you are the students who will eventually get into IT career, the CSIT or the circuit branches, because you will get into that career. So what you should really possess in order to become a good IT engineer, in order to become a good human being. That is the most important thing. So the three things, I would say the three C's, what you should really inculcate in you as a IT professional or as a student to start with. The first C, you have to be curious enough. Because having a innovation mindset helps you to really do great in your career. You should ask questions. You should ask right questions. No, I would say why. No, this is like it. Now, how I can do it? What if I do this in that way? So don't just be a doers. Ask questions. Try out new things. So how you can do it? Experiment. Keep on experimenting the things. Try something new. Start with the small things, right? The engineers, you will not become an engineer overnight, right? So engineering is what? Experimenting the things. So that's why you should do it. Then you should be collaborative enough. Because if you want to get into a corporate function, obviously you will be working in teams. And being collaborative, being a good team player is the most important characteristics which you should have because projects or innovations does not happen when one single individual person works towards it. It happens when entire team come together and then you get a good product as a team effort. So that's why be collaborative. So how you can collaborate? There are ways, how you can collaborate. So I'm not just limiting yourself to being collaborative within your institute, within your college, but there are platforms. How many of you have a active profile in LinkedIn? How many of you are not instant Facebook, but LinkedIn? How many of you have active profiles in LinkedIn? Can you raise your hands? Okay, so now as you are entering into this corporate and your IT journey, the first step is you should actually create your profile in LinkedIn, connect with the like-minded people. How many of you have your GitHub profile? Very less, right? So prepare your GitHub profiles, participate in hackathons, go through numerous courses which are available in Coursera. Do whatever you can, participate in some kind of forums wherein you like-minded people get together and you acquire the knowledge beyond your books, which will help you to solve real world problems. So that is important. So be collaborative. Understand each other's perspective. That is important. Right? So be a good listener. So these are the few things which will really help you to go a very, very, very long in your career. The last C is being consistent. So, whatever you do, how many of you exercise daily? Again, very less than. So, it is really important to be a strong mentally and physically, right? So, start exercising small, no need to have a rigorous exercise on day one. So, start small, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Eventually, go on increasing that because being fit physically in order to be in this race, it is important. Practice mindfulness. How many of you do meditation? Again, very less than, right? So try practicing all these. Okay, now beyond this, how many of you watch movies with friends together? No? Come on, be honest. I know everybody go for a film together with friends. Do that. Do that. No? That is important. So that will help you because see, whenever we watch anything, right, we discuss. No, you give your point of view, your friend will give you his or her point of view. So that is important. So go, enjoy your life. See, life is not only about study, right? So you have to actually develop yourself from the 360-degree angle so that you become a good IT professional, you become a good individual, I would say. Now, I think one thing which I observed today, this is for all of us. This is the first ever event. I would say the entire diocese is women only, right? So I really appreciate that, and I would like to really have a big round of applause because this is the first year, and where I am heading to. How many of you have a woman in your life at 50 or 55 still working? Raise your hand. Isn't this miserable? Right? So, all the girls in this hall, can you promise me you will not leave your education or you will not stop working even after your wedding, your marriage? Can you promise me that? And all the boys in this hall, can you help them doing that? Because you heard your founder chairman, his vision was to help girl student to pursue education. His vision was that, right? So you are here today, you are seeing entire diocese with women, and then I see girls, though very few, but I see them here. So I need a promise from all of you, all the girls, you will create an environment for girl students so that they can actually go and then they can passionately complete their career and you will also not leave that career in between. So this was a bit off track, but it just struck my mind when I was sitting over here and then I saw that this is the first time I'm experiencing such kind of thing. So this is on that. The last thing what I would really like to emphasize is on having a good communication skills. It's not only the technical skill or the way you will write an email or way you will give your exams, but then beyond that, because you will be entering into a majority of you will get into multinational companies, wherein every multinational companies have offices or they have a global presence. So you will work with people who are from across countries, across different culture. So understand them, understand their culture. So being empathetic and understanding their culture, understand how they speak, and then improve on work on your communication skill through that. There are multiple platforms available which are free of cost wherein you can actually practice good soft skill. Duolingo is one platform, then there is British Council portal where you can actually go and assess yourself on your communication skill. So this is soft skill is also about how you interact within team, how you interact with each other. So that is also important. It's not just I can speak very the fluent English. That is not important. How empathetic you are, how you understand each other, how you can um, how you can express your thoughts, and if your thoughts are reaching to the person who is standing opposite to you. That is also very important. So work on that because these are the skills which usually any IT company will look into a fresher. We don't really expect a fresher like you to be technically expert. What we expect is having a good attitude, right attitude, good communication skill, good soft skill, and you should be a good problem solver. Industry needs good problem solver. With AI in picture, right? I'm not scaring you, but still having co-pilot in place or chat GPT in place, now coders are not required. What we need is a problem solver, because co-pilot will give you a well-written code, right? But then what you should have, you should be able to find out, is this what I wanted? No, are there any bugs in this? Is this aligning to the requirements? Or that analytical skill, the problem solving skill is something you should possess, and we need more problem solvers than a coder now in industry, right? So work on that. And participating in hackathon will help you in that. So I know this college is already participating in Spartan hackathon. So while we are talking today, there are around 100 plus teams who are already participating into hackathon. So this is a base. From here you can build yourself to become a good problem solver. So participate in extracurricular activities. Don't just be go beyond your textbooks. So that is something which I would really like to emphasize today. So that is important. So having a holistic development, because starting today, the next 4 years will not just build your characteristic, but it will build your journey, your career journey. So try and do whatever you can do. Give most of it, and then I wish you a very, very, very all the best for your career ahead. I thank parent that you trusted in your child today, and then you gave them a free hand to let them choose what they want to do. So thank you to the parents as well, all those who are here. Trust in your kid, and I know they will flourish like anything. They are in right hands. So just trust them, and then they can do miracles, is what I have seen from my own experience, because I am in we call it a JVC, generation cognizant, right? So I am always surrounded by them, and they have beautiful ideas. They have very sharp mind. So I have confidence into them that they are the future of our nation. So let's help them build that nation. With this, I wish you a very best in your career ahead, and thank you so much for having me here. And I take a leave. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your motivational words, and thank you for setting up the industry expectations. Moving ahead, I now invite Ms. Amrita M. Katara, Managing Trustee of her Foundation and Research Center, to share her thoughts.
Distinguished guests, respected faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, our new students. Welcome to I2IT. Today is not just the start of your academic journey, it is the start of a transformative new chapter. You are stepping into higher education at a time when technology is not just shaping the future, it is the future. We live in an era where ideas become industries overnight. Artificial intelligence is reshaping how we think and create. Robotics, IoT, and 3D printing are transforming manufacturing. Cloud computing and cybersecurity are now the foundation of modern enterprise. And space tech, once science fiction, is now a proud reality, with India launching missions and startups aiming for the stars. Across every domain, agriculture, health, finance, energy, defense, innovation is the engine. And the good news, India is no longer just participating, we are leading. Our nation is now home to one of the world's largest startup ecosystems, with over 100 unicorns and a generation of young entrepreneurs who are reimagining what is possible. We are the second largest mobile phone manufacturer, a rising leader in semiconductors, and a key player in AI development. And this momentum is only growing. But here's the real question. What does this all mean for you? It means that opportunity is everywhere, but only if you are ready. The careers of tomorrow will not look like the careers of today. Beyond coders and engineers, The world will need AI trainers, drone architects, climate tech experts, and space scientists. It will need dreamers, doers, and builders. So I urge you, don't just aim to be job seekers, aim to be job creators, innovators, and entrepreneurs. Be bold enough to explore, brave enough to fail, and curious enough to keep learning. Build T-shaped skills. Go deep in one area, but stay broad across others. Collaborate, compete. Take part in hackathons, research, internships, and everything that stretches your mind beyond the classroom. There are many national initiatives to support your journey, with missions like Startup India, India AI, the Semiconductor Mission, and Smart India Hackathons. All are built to empower you, but ultimately the responsibility lies with you. And here at I2IT, you are at the right place. You will be mentored by passionate faculty, surrounded by peers who will challenge and inspire you, and immersed in a culture that values creativity, curiosity, and character. So as you begin, I invite you to make this simple pledge. Aim high, because the future belongs to those who dream big. Stay curious, because learning never ends. Be ethical. Integrity is the foundation of lasting success. And be resilient, because greatness is built on persistence, not perfection. The world is watching and India is counting on you. When the story of this decade is written, let your generation be the one that turned potential into progress, a vision into reality. Welcome to I2IT. Welcome to your future. Let this new journey begin.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. I now request Professor Madhuri Reddy, Vice Principal I2IT, to address our audience.
A very good morning to all of you. Yeah, is it afternoon already? So not yet. A very good morning to all of you. Yeah, is this okay? A very good morning to all of you, and on behalf of Team I2IT, I would like to welcome each one of you today. So from today onwards, you can start calling yourself as proud I2ITians. Remember, you will definitely be proud being an I2ITian at the end of 4 years from today. So before I say anything else, today happens to be a very special day. Today is 15th of September, and you, my dear students, are our 15th undergraduate batch. So you are our crystal batch. So 3 cheers to that, a special batch for us. Congratulations on reaching this important milestone today. The fact that you people are here is the support, the belief, and the patience which your parents have shown in you, which your teachers have shown in you. So first of all, I would like to begin with thanking all the parents for being so supportive of your children. Not everyone gets a chance to reach up to engineering. So please begin your new academic career by thanking your parents. It is their patience, their support, and their sacrifices you are here. Yes, not to mention the patience they have had running around with you from college to college, from round to ACAP to ILS, and finally bringing you here today. So I'd like to assure that you are here at the right place. So whatever you have decided for yourself is absolutely right, and we are with you at every step. There, the academics, books, it is about a lot of things. These 4 years are the way you will be shaping up your careers and the way you will grow as individuals. So apart from what you will be learning during your academic sessions in your classroom, also try to learn a lot of things by working in teams, by learning from your peers, and participating in various cultural and technical events which happen on campus time to time. This will improve your personality, and you would reap the benefits of these things by the end of these 4 years. During your 4 years here, you will meet a lot of people who will challenge you, who will walk with you, who will inspire you. Also, you will make friendships and experiences which will last for a lifetime. So please embrace all these things with an open mind. Make the most of your time here on campus and live and learn to your fullest. When I say make the most of your time here in campus, I am also stressing that make the most of your time here on campus in the classes too. So, as a faculty myself, I would also like to tell all of you, attending classes is super cool. So please don't think you are in engineering and now you really don't need to attend classes regularly. You will gain something from the classes whenever you attend the classes. So it is not cool to bunk classes, it's super cool to attend classes. So once again, I welcome you all and I assure you you're in the right place, and we as faculty are always with you in whatever help you require from time to time. So here's to a new beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those words, and I'm sure our students want to be not just cool but super cool. Thank you. And now, a very special moment. We are delighted to unveil the Dhruva 6.0 magazine, our college's annual magazine. Dhruva magazine is a student's voice, created by the student for the student, reflecting their creativities and ideas. It is not just a publication, but a platform where young minds like you express themselves, celebrate achievements, and share the spirit of I2IT. This year's theme is Nakshatra, the stars that guide travelers through the night sky. Just like those constellations, each of our students shines uniquely, illuminating the academic universe with knowledge and passion. I request our dignitaries to inaugurate the magazine. Could you please? Just help her out. Let us have one photo with our editorial team also. I request Dhruva 6.0 editorial team to come forward. Quickly, students. You can just stand over here. It's okay. No, it's okay. I'm here. Yeah. No, ma'am, it's okay, ma'am. I'll be here. Yeah. As we come to the end of this orientation program, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the faculty, parents, and students. A big thank you to Ms. Shilpa Mahajani, Dr. Aruna M. Katara ma'am and Ms. Amrita Katara M. ma'am for gracing us with their presence today. I would also like to thank everyone who worked hard to make this event a success, not to forget our systems and admin team. Now, before we conclude, may I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem. भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभाशिष मागे गाए तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की जय. With this, we come to the end. Thank you, everyone, and happy Engineers Day.
Students, please wait. HOD first year engineering would like to make some announcement.
So first year B.Tech students, please be seated here. While first year M.Tech students may proceed to A223.